then you know its strength will be strengthened, it will be revived, it will be rejuvenated, it will be revitalized by the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by Quran. And that is what we are doing. Keeping the fast during the day, and during night we are awake with this Quran. Actually, this is the two-pronged attack for this spiritual purification during the month of Ramadan. During the day, you are with fast. You are suppressing your animal existence. You are weakening it. At least some weakening is there. Although the weather may be very good, but then starvation, refraining from food and drinking, it has that effect, definite effect. And then in the night, keep awake, stand, listen to Allah's kalam, His words, let it be absorbed in the soils of your hearts and your minds. And that is actually, then you will know what a big blessing this Quran is. And then you will be able to give the thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala proportionately. And the next result is, وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ. When the ruh awakens, when the ruh is revitalized, it wants to get nearer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to its real source. كُلُّ شَيْءٍ يَرْجِعُ إِلَىٰ أَصْلِهِ. This is the saying of the Arabic language. Everything wants to return to its own source. The source of this ruh is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when it is awakened and when it has been revitalized, it wants to be nearer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, my bondsmen, ibadi, ask you about me, فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ. Tell them I am very near to them. I am not far off. I am very close to their hearts. I am nearer to them than their jugular veins. I am with them wherever they are. هُوَ مَعَكُمْ أَيْنَ مَا كُنْتُمْ. He is with you wherever you are. أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ. I respond to the invocations. I respond to the prayers, supplications of my bondsmen. إِذَا دَعَانِ. Where and when they call me, where and when they pray me, I listen to their prayers. I accept their prayers. I respond to their supplications and prayers. فَلْيَسْتَجِيبُوا لِي. Now this is the other aspect, as I told you today, that the relationship between Allah and His bondsman is two-sided. فَاذْكُرُونِي أَذْكُرْكُمْ. Remember me, I will remember you. If you mention me in your heart, remember me in your heart, I will remember you in my heart. If you mention me in a gathering, I will mention you in a much higher and better gathering. Gathering of the Malaikatul Muqarrabun. I will mention my bondsman. My such and such bondsman is mentioning me. He is remembering me. He is preaching my word. He is teaching and conveying my message. So I will be mentioning him. In the same way here, if you want that I should listen to your prayers, if you want that I should accept your prayers, if you want that I should grant your requests, you should also listen to me. You should also hearken to me. You should also respond to me. You should also accept my commands. فَلْيَسْتَجِيبُوا لِي وَلْيُؤْمِنُوا بِي. So they should also listen to me. They should also respond to me. They should also have faith in me. وَلْيُؤْمِنُوا بِي لَعَلَّهُمْ يَرْشُدُونَ. So that they are led aright and they go straight to the final destination when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be pleased with them. رَضِيَ اللَّهُ عَنْهُمْ وَرَضُوا عَنْهُ. There will be a mutual pleasure of both. Allah will be pleased with them and they will be pleased with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Again, the two-sided bilateral relationship. رَضِيَ اللَّهُ عَنْهُمْ وَرَضُوا عَنْهُ. Now this ayah has another aspect of importance, and that is that this is the biggest magna carta of the rights of human beings that was given to humanity 1400 years ago. Otherwise, human beings were at the mercy of people who said to them, well, we are intermediaries between you and Allah and your God. You have to please us before you can place your applications and your prayers and your wishes and your requests to Allah, to your God. All the peers, all the pandits, all the pujaris, this is P. Everywhere you will find this word, Peer, Pandit, Pujari, Parohat, Pope. All you know it's from P. And they have been exploiting humanity. Actually, this is the biggest exploitation. One exploitation was in the economic field through the landlords, through the feudals, through the kings. They are extracting taxes from the people. People are working hard in the fields. But when it is harvested, the lion's share is taken by the landlord or the feudal, the lord. And the biggest part goes to the king. So these were the two exploitations. The political exploitation of man and the religious exploitation of man. You have to present here something. That is why in that temple of Somnath, the amount of wealth, gold, that was gathered over there. Where from did it come? From people who had, some applications, some wishes. They wanted to pray to their gods. And they had to please, the custodians of that temple first. So that was actually, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has freed us. पीराने कलीसा को कलीसा से उठा दो क्यों खालिक व मखलूक में हाइल रहे पर्दे there shouldn't be any distances between the creator and the created. They can communicate directly. You can communicate with me wherever you like. It's only you don't want to communicate with me because you have a guilty conscience, because you are earning haram, you are eating haram, you don't have the face to face Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You don't have the tongue to talk to Him because everybody knows what He is. He knows what I am. Therefore He wants, some other ways, by hook or crook. You please some peer and you place something on the grave of some big waliullah and then all your wishes will be granted. So that is actually a very cunning way of exploitation that has been given an end by this ayah. وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ. You need not go anywhere to call me. You need not please anybody to call me, to be able to communicate with me. Only whenever you like, but with sincerity. Make a firm resolve. I will respond to Allah's call. I will listen to Him. I will obey Him. I will act according to His commandments. And then talk to Him. He will listen to you. He will grant your requests. وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ فَلْيَسْتَجِيبُوا لِي. The second part of this covenant should be also fulfilled. They also should listen to me, hearken to me, and they also should respond to me, and they also should have